This is part 2 of my Fallout New Vegas rant series. I'm playing through all of Bethesda's games, and I'm just going to show you how each and every one of them is better than Fallout New Vegas, or basically how Fallout New Vegas is just a terrible game. So, first of all, I did Fallout 3, and that came out a year before Fallout New Vegas. And this game, Skyrim, Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim, came out 2 years after Fallout New Vegas. So the dust had settled. People had realized what a terrible game Fallout New Vegas was, and Bethesda released Skyrim to make everybody happy and repair the relationship that had been damaged by Fallout New Vegas being released by Obsidian, a company that's just off to the side by themselves. That's not really part of the mainline developers. So basically, Skyrim came out and it gave you all the features that you would have wanted in an awesome Elder Scrolls game. So Oblivion, is kind of the baseline for what people wanted from an Elder Scrolls game. I never played that, but I kind of know, what's in it. It was a huge open world, RPG quests, magic, and all that kinds of stuff. So I added dragons. That's the biggest thing about Skyrim that I added. You are the Dragonborn, so you get to shout. Your shouts are like a power, and you also have dual wielding. So all of these things together really solidified Skyrim as like the fantasy RPG style, medieval fantasy style game that had everything. So it had Civil War quest line, it had being the savior of the whole world sort of quest line, and it had all kinds of stuff like that that really made the game really stand out as a medieval fantasy game. So when people think medieval fantasy game, they might mainly think Skyrim. Skyrim is a single player game, so like that's kind of where that may um, separate it from other games that maybe people like or prefer or would think of when they think medieval fantasy. So being single player it makes it kind of its own thing in some ways that other people may not choose it or think of it. So basically, anyways, it is better than Fallout New Vegas for many, many reasons. First of all, dual wielding. You get to dual wield. So let me go in first person mode. So you have an axe and a sword, one in each hand, and that's just like a really good reason to choose this game over Fallout New Vegas. You have two hands, you can use both of them. That's pretty amazing technology that they did to use this. And the coolest thing is you can choose which weapon goes in which hand. So let me just go to weapons. So I can put that on the left hand and put this on the right. So I can switch hands. So now I've got the axe on the right side and the sword in the left hand. So just really cool stuff, technology they developed here. They also developed spells, so you can use spells. Let's put a spell on the right hand. So now I can just put a little glow light. So if I'm exploring a cave, I can put out a light. And maybe in real life I'm left-handed and I would prefer to use my left hand in the video game. You can do that, and there's no like there's no like reason not to. Like there's no negative reason to not use the left hand. So that's a really positive thing.
I've been Looks like that's it. Got to go.
So in Skyrim, you can also uh, you can use shouts and powers. So one of those powers you can use is become invisible. So let me activate that. There. Oh, I already got it activated. Okay, there we go. So now I'm invisible and I can walk around. And also in this mode, I can also take no damage. So, and I can't harm anybody either. But like the main reason you'd want to use it is if you're climbing down a mountain, which you can go to those, by the way. You don't have to walk around them. In Fallout New Vegas, you had to walk around all of the obstacles and stuff like walls. In this game, you just go up it, you just climb it. So if you're climbing down the mountain, you don't want to take fall damage. You can just use this shout, jump down and you wouldn't take fall damage. So that's a huge positive is shouts and powers. In Fallout New Vegas, you can only use VATS, and that basically freezes time and lets you select what part of an animal you want to shoot. You want to shoot the leg? No, you never want to shoot the leg. You always want to shoot the head. So it's kind of dumb. Just aim for the head, shoot the head, and then you're done. You don't have to try to aim at specific parts. VATS is dumb and should be deleted from gaming history. Instead, we have dual wielding and powers. So really that makes Skyrim way better, and it's a waste of time to try to play a game like Fallout New Vegas. Also, the quests are really a lot better in this game. So in this game, you can do stuff like become a werewolf, or you can become a dragon, like an assassin, and take down an emperor. You can also become a master thief and steal crazy things. You can become part of the College of Winterhold and save the world from evil magic. Like, there's all kinds of reasons to prefer this game over Fallout New Vegas. The cool thing, especially about this game, is say, where's Helgen? There you go. This is where you start in the game, but they tell you to go here and then go here. That's kind of like the main start. Well, you don't even have to go here to begin with. You can go straight from here all the way down this way, and then you can just do all the quests that are down in this area. You could go this direction down to Falkreath, and then you could go over to Markarth. Like, if you know the map, you can go around these different areas. But if you're just exploring, you skip Riverwood, you just explore. You can follow these roads and stuff all the way down to where Falkreath is naturally. Like, there's no you can go anywhere in the world you want. You can even make it all the way to Winterhold and all the way to Solitude without fighting anything. I think that's a really huge positive for this game that really makes it better, and that you'd really want to try to play this game because it just has freedom. That's what you'd want from an RPG style game is freedom. Role playing game. You want to role play as somebody who just goes straight to Falkreath? Well, yeah, you can do that. You just walk right down this way, and then maybe you go to Markarth, and you get kidnapped, like that sort of thing. Like, you just go down that way, you play that quest and all that, and maybe you go to straight to Solitude, do the Civil War quests and all that. Like, you have freedom of choice in this game. In Fallout New Vegas, you have one storyline that is important, and all the rest are just bonus items that you get. So this game is better. You have better quests, um, dual wielding, and powers.